Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we will see how to use GitHub with Git. So as you might know, GitHub is very popular. So it works as like a remote repository, and it is used in lot of companies in the world. Okay, so it is easy to use. It is open source, and you can create your own repositories, your own project. You can checking your code, and we have both like private and public repository. Private means you only have access to it, and others can't check code which is present inside private repository. Public repository which is available, and others can also view the code. They can also download, modify, and send the pull request. Okay, so we will see all these things in today's video, today's demo. And let's start. It is very fun, it is very useful tool, and I hope you will learn a lot of things from this video. So let's begin by creating a repository into GitHub. Repository is nothing but you can say a directory, okay, on a remote machine. So where you are going to keep your code. Okay, we will create multiple branches and all those things in upcoming video, and we will see everything like that we do in an enterprise application, or day-to-day activities that we do in a company. So it is very easy to do all this operation. So let's consider you are starting a work on a project. Okay, you are working on a project. So how things work, okay, how we start, what operations we do, we will start from that level. Okay, so first of all we will create a repository. Okay, so first of all you need to come into github.com, log in into it by creating a creating your account, and all those things, basic operation that I believe like you are aware about that, and it is very straightforward. Just go sign up. It will give like next option. You have to give a name and credentials, and that's it. So once you log in, you will come to this window. Okay, so first of all you need to click on new repository, this plus icon, and click on new repository. Okay, and then this is your account name. Okay, it can be anything. Right now I have created GitHub my account by using this name, Amit as tech bytes. Okay, and after that you can create any number of repositories. Okay, you can give any name. So let's give name as GitHub demo. Okay, so this repository will present under your account. Okay, so likewise you can create any number of repositories. Then we can give like a description, but it is not required, it is optional. Then you can make it public or private. As I mentioned, like public, anyone on the internet can see this repository. Okay, you choose who can commit. Okay, but you can control like who can commit. They can view the code, they can download the code, but they can't modify. Okay, so control will be with you. And then private, you choose who can see and commit to this repository. Private means it will be private, and other people need permission to add code into your repository. Okay, and from here you can add like a readme dot file. A readme file is like just a wiki page or a page which give information about your this repository. Okay, and after that you can add like git ignore. So if you think like so here like a lot of templates are present. Okay, and if you think like you are creating a Java application, you can choose that template, and it will automatically creates git ignore related to Java. So these are the basic configurations we need to do. After that, just click on create repository. So this is very straightforward, very simple. Okay, so this is how it will look like when it is a brand new. Okay, you can see like it automatically creates a git ignore. If you open this file, you can see like things which we should not add into our repository. Those are part of git ignore instructions. Okay, so dot class file should not come, dot log or var jar. This artifacts or this like end product or build artifact should not be checking into our code base. So for that purpose we have git ignore. Then we have readme.md file. So this file just give the information about demo, how to use, what is the purpose, and all other information, general information that or technical information that you want to add here. So this is very straightforward. Okay, so let's see how we can do the development. Okay, now our Git repository is ready. Okay, so let's see how we can use this for our day-to-day activities or day-to-day development activities. Okay, so to do the development activities on local machine, we will use Visual Studio Code. Okay, and then we will clone the repository, remote repository locally, do the development there, and then push here. If you want to do development directly into GitHub, that is also possible. So if you see here, like we have git ignore, these two files are there, and this is the content we can view here. But if you want to modify, you can click here and modify, edit in place, or we can open in like github.dev. But this is not a good practice. We can do it changes here if it is like very minor change, 1 or 2 line, or just comment and very minor change. For that purpose we can use, but ideally we never do development directly. Okay, so first we will clone this locally in our Visual Studio Code. We will open it, do the modification, add new files, and then do the all the operations, git operations. Okay, so how we can do it? Okay, so first of all we need uh, to pull this change to clone this repository locally, we need the URL. Okay, so let's see GitHub demo. Okay, so you need to come on the root of your repository. Okay, this is one repository that we have created, GitHub demo, and then you need to click on this icon. Okay, and just copy this URL, GitHub demo. Okay, there are multiple options are there how you can clone. You can do by HTTPS, SSH is also possible. Okay, these two options are available in all remote repositories. Either it will be GitHub, GitLab, Gitbucket, or any other. Okay, so these are very common options to clone. Okay, so we will go with HTTPS option, copy this, and then we need to come to location. Okay, so consider like we are at one folder. Okay, this is our root or development folder. Okay, so if we see so you can see like we are at this location. Okay, okay, see users and Amit S. Okay, so let's clone particular repository. Okay, a remote repository locally. So what is the command? Command for that is, let's clear the screen. Okay, first of all, make a big size, and then give command is git clone and the URL. So it has started the cloning. Okay, after the clone you will get the message like received object and 100%. Okay, so that means you can see clone has been successful. Okay, so let's see ls GitLab demo. Okay, so it will automatically creates a folder with the name of our repository. So if you see here, name of our repository was GitHub demo. So it has created automatically GitHub demo. So let's go inside that. Okay, and then ls. So you can see here like we have the same file that was present in our remote repository, readme.md. Okay, and we are inside main. Okay, main is the branch name. Okay, we will see what is the branch and all those things in this demo. So this is how like we can clone. Okay, and now we can do all our operations inside. Okay, and we can open this open this folder also in our VS Code. GitHub demo. Okay, select this folder. So you can see GitHub demo. Let's trust this. Okay, and view our terminal. Let's open terminal in Git. Okay, you can use PowerShell also, but that's fine. Just a preference. Okay, so now you can see like this folder we have opened. Okay, and we can see the both the files. Okay, git ignore and readme file that we have seen on our remote repository. So this is our remote repository. Now the same files are present locally also. Okay, these two files, git ignore and readme.md file. Okay, and content is also the same. Okay, so let's begin with some operations. Okay, git commit, git push, pull, how we can do all those operations. Okay, so we have now brand new repository. Okay, remote and at the local. So this is locally we have push, pull, and these changes are present here. Okay, so let's add one file. Okay, add new file. Let's give name test1.txt. You can add any file as per your requirement. For demo purpose, let's add test1.txt, and let's give Amit S, then Rahul W. Okay, so this is new file we have created. Let's save these changes. Okay, so this file like test1.txt is not present on our remote GitHub repository. Okay, only two files are there. So how we can push these changes in our remote repository? That is nothing but our GitHub. Okay, so we need to start with the first operation, git add dot. Okay, so this operation add all the changes into our git. Okay, so this is the new file that is not part of our git history, or git is not tracking it. Okay, so we need to tell the git to add the files, new changes, or alter, delete anything. Okay, for that purpose we use git add dot. Dot means all the changes that is present in local working directory. Okay, so we use this command. And if you have made like a lot of changes and you just want to add only single file, so you can give the name of that file also directly. Okay, so in our case we are using dot. Okay, so this changes. Now if we run git status, okay, so you can see here like now after adding git add dot, our changes has been pushed to, or like added to staged. Okay, stage like it is intermediate state. Okay, between our working directory and local repository. Okay, so let's see how we can add this, commit this into local repository. So command for that is git commit dash m, and give the message here like first commit. Okay, so now the changes has been commit into our local repository. Now let's run git push origin main. We are trying to push the changes that we have done local in local repo to our remote repository. Okay, so this is that command. So once you run that, you can see like it is asking for authentication. Okay, so we need to do the login so that our local VS code able to add code into remote repository. Okay, so we can see here like there are two options are there: browse device, sign in okay through browser, sign in with a code, or there is an option for token. Okay, so let's see this option, like how we can use this token authentication mode. Okay, so this is very important if you want to push code from local to remote repository, because we have discussed earlier what we have discussed is that we have created this as a public repository. Okay, that means like anyone can pull the changes from this repository and go through the code and understand the code and all those things, but they can't push the changes into our repository. Otherwise, like everyone is pushing here, there are chances like our code will get corrupt, or someone may delete it or make it like unstable. Okay, to avoid that thing, there is this feature of authentication. Okay, only authorized people can add code into our this public repository. Okay, remote repository. Okay, so let's see how we can generate access code for authentication. Okay, so you need to click on this profile icon, your icon, and inside this you need to click on settings. So click on settings. After that, on left side, just scroll down little bit and search for developer settings. Sorry. Then click on, and left side there is option for personal access. Just click on that. Just click on the tokens classic, and you can see option, okay, at the top, generate new token. Okay, click on that, generate new token, or you can use like generate new token classic. This is beta, this is classic one. Let's use the other option. It's asking for authentication. Okay, so we have authenticated successfully, and then now we can generate our personal access token. We can give any name, like let's see, base code demo. Okay, it is asking like when it would expire in future. Just make it 90 days, or you can choose like any of these options. Okay, idea is to make to have like a token secure, so that it should not get leaked. In case of it get leaked, you can revoke the token, or if it get expire, you can uh, regenerate the token. Okay, so let's consider like we are generating this token for 90 days, and here we can see the scope. Okay, so a lot of by using this token, like what are the operations, what are the different operations that we wanted to do. Okay, so these are the scope, these are the different operations that you could do able by using this token. Okay, so let's see, we just want to like push and pull the changes. Okay, all these things are not required. What is required for us is repository operations. Okay, so these are the different operations that we want to do. Okay, this is like access, commit status, deployment status, repository, write, read package from GitHub package registry. Okay, workflow, admin like this, write organization, read write team member, and read write organization project. There are a lot of options are there. Let's see like which option we could use. I believe like this is enough. Okay, for now. Let's see. Let's create and generate the token. Okay, token has been generated. You have to copy this token and then go back to your Visual Studio Code. And here it was asking for authentication token. Just paste that token that you just got from GitHub and sign in. Now you can see we are able to successfully push our changes to remote repository. Okay, so this is the complete flow. Generate the token, personal access token, then authenticate in your local machine. Same operation you could do uh, uh, using like Mac machine, Linux. It is straightforward. Okay, first we need to generate personal access token by going in your profile settings, and then click on developer settings, and then personal access token. Okay, and generate the token. Okay, this token has been generated. Just copy and save it at a safe place, so that you can use this and push the changes into your remote repository. So let's see like whether those changes that we have pushed from local repository or VS Code has been reflecting here or not in our GitHub. So go back again, click on your GitHub demo, and now you can see we are able to see the same file that we have modified, added, and pushed to GitHub. Okay, you can click on this file, see the changes here. You can even see the history also, or you can modify the changes from here. If you want to see the history, you can click on this icon, and then you able to see like who has made changes into the file. Okay, you can see all the commits that has happened to this particular file. So history, like lot of options are available on UI. Okay, and GitHub UI. History is there. You can modify from here. Even you can download the file. Okay, you can see like a raw version of this also. Okay, in separate like a tab, it will open automatically. So like this, you can see lot of options. Okay, so we have seen like git pull, then we can do the git push also. Git push we have seen, git pull we can do, git pull. So this option will pull the changes from our GitHub. Okay, if someone has pushed the changes in GitHub, he can we can pull those changes locally also by using git pull. There is one more option is there, git fetch. Git fetch like just fetch the commits like that has happened on our remote repository, but it will not pull the changes in our local repo. It will just give the commit ID, give the like information what are the changes which is present to pull. Okay, we can run git log and we can see the logs. Okay, you can see like these are the different commits that has happened, and our head is pointing to the latest commit. Head means it is just a pointer that points to the latest commit, okay, in a particular uh, branch. Okay, currently we are on main branch, so our head is pointing to main. Okay, so let's see how we can create multiple branches. Okay, so branching operation is very important. What is the branch? Okay, so currently we are on main branch. Main means it is a snapshot, or it is a we can say like it is a folder where some changes are present. Okay, now there is a some requirement has come. Okay, and your manager or lead has mentioned you to start working on that feature. So instead of directly working on a main branch, okay, single branch, okay, we create a separate branch or separate copy or snapshot of the main. Okay, and give it a name. Okay, so it is nothing but a branch. Okay, we give a name like feature 1, feature 2, or anything, any name you want to, you like to give. Okay, and we start working on that. At the end, like when our changes has been completed, then we push or merge the changes into the main. Okay, so likewise, if in your team there are 5 6 developers are there, or multiple developers are there, we don't want like everyone is pushing the changes or working directly on me. Okay, there should be a separate branch, each person is working. Okay, and each person can have like multiple branches based on like what work he is currently doing, he or she is doing. Okay, maybe he is working parallelly on multiple features. Then he can check out a particular feature, work on that, and then push the changes into or send the merge request or pull request to the main. We will see this concept, what is pull request, in upcoming video. Okay, so currently like we are on main. Okay, we can create new branch. Okay, and we can see this branch on our GitHub also. Just click here. Okay, so currently you can see we are on main branch. Okay, so this is the branch. Okay, currently only one branch is there. Okay, let's go back the root and see number of branches. So currently we have only one branch, that its name is main. We don't want directly everyone is working on the same branch. Everyone can create a copy of main, okay, and give a different name, and they can work in that, so that like other people who are working or like cloning the main would not impact. Okay, would not have like any impact. Otherwise, like if something we push which is not completed yet, or which is in breaking state, so it may impact everyone. Okay, even it may impact the code which we are building and deploying on production or any other environment. So for that purpose, we can create branch directly from UI also, but we will see how we can create it from our Visual Studio Code or local locally. Okay, so git, currently we are on main branch, you can see from here or from here. Okay, and we want to make a copy of main with a different name. Okay, so git branch, give the name. Okay, feature slash take example login screen we are working on, so just create. So git branch and this, so from this like we can see the branch has been created. Okay, so git branch list. So by running this command git branch dash v, we can see all the branches that is present, okay, or locally present or on the remote it is present. Okay, so we can see like we have feature login, this is one branch is present, and main is present. Okay, these two branches are present. Okay, even list is also present. Okay, by mistake, like I run this command git branch list, so it has it created like branch with the name list, so this is mistake. We have to use this command git branch dash v. Okay, so we can see like main branch, current branch, it is in green, it is showing, and star is there, that means currently we are on this branch. Okay, and we have created one branch with the name feature slash login. Okay, so we are working on, consider we are working on login screen feature. Okay, or in anything like related to login, so we have given this now name. So how we can like switch to this branch? Okay, so we can use git switch and the name of the branch. Okay, so now we switch to this branch. Okay, features slash login. Okay, features slash login, so we are currently on this one, even it is showing here also. Okay, let's do some few changes here in this branch. Login screen. Okay, let's see, suppose like we have added in this particular changes in our feature branch. Okay, so let's commit these changes. Git add dot git commit with message login change. Okay, so now this changes is currently present on local machine, or we have to add these changes into local repo. Okay, so we will see how we can add now, push this change into remote repository. If you see our remote repository, okay, current on remote repository there is only single branch is there, there is no feature branch. Okay, so how we can push this branch which is present locally? Okay, in our local repo this branch is present, but now we will see how we can push to remote repository. So the command to push our feature branch to remote repository, so let's see, git push origin and name is feature slash log. Now we can see like we have able to successfully push our changes from feature branch to remote repository. Okay, so let's go back and refresh it. Now you able to see we have two branches, main branch and feature slash login. So this is how like guys like we can push our new branch or new local branch or feature branch to remote repository. Okay, so we have seen like how to push, how to pull. Okay, let's add few changes here. So next command we will see like how we can do like other operations. So guys, let's see the next operation. Okay, so next we will see how we can check the log, how we can see like what is the difference between two branches, which commits are present in one branch but not in another branch. Okay, and all this operation. We can do all this operation from UI also. Okay, if we go here, okay, we can see like uh, we can see like we are currently on feature slash login file. Okay, we can come and see the difference, different commits that has been done. Okay, we can check the history, we can see what are the things that has been done. Okay, all these things we can do from UI. Okay, but let's see like how we can do these operations from our like a git command from our local terminal. Okay, so first operation is git log. Okay, this command give like information about what are the different commits that is present in particular branch. We are currently on this branch feature slash login, and it is showing like these are the changes that has been happened. Okay, so login change, this is present, this is the new change that we have added. So consider like we started with login feature, and we done the changes and push. Okay, so this is showing like the date time and commit message and other commits. Okay, this is how like we can see the commits. Now let's see how we can compare two branches and see like what are the different commits which is present in one branch but it is not present on other branch. Okay, so let's do that. Git log, consider like we want to see what is present in our feature branch which is not in our main branch. So you can see here like we are comparing what is new changes that is present in feature login but not present on main. Okay, so by using this command git log branch name dot dot and the other branch name, okay, it is showing like only one change is present which is not present in main. Okay, so login change, this is how we can do that. Okay, or if you want to see the file changes, and currently like by running this like git log this we are just getting the commit id or commit information. Okay, but not the exactly the difference. Okay, so how we can see the difference, code difference or file modification differences by using git diff command. So you can see here like this is showing like what are the changes that has happened. Okay, it is showing like we have modified, okay, test1.txt, and inside that we have added or like this is the new changes rahul.w. Okay, so it is showing like this particular line is not present in our main. Okay, so and which is present in our feature branch. Okay, so this is how we can see the changes by using git diff command, and by git log command and giving the branch names we can see the commit ids, what is the commit difference are there. Okay, so this is very important commands, git log, git diff. Okay, or we can see git show and give the commit id. What was the commit id? So this was that commit id. We can copy, we can paste. Okay, so this is very long like commit id we have pasted, but it is not required to copy everything. We can copy just like initial 4 or 5 characters also, which is unique I believe, and then we can use that. So again it is showing same information. Okay, so what we have done, okay, it is showing like git show and the commit id we have given same information. It is giving like commit information, who has done the changes, on which day and time it has been done, and the commit message, and after that it is showing this information. Okay, so this is the new things that we have added, and this is giving the information. New line at the end of the file. Okay, so after Rahul we have added login screen, so that's why it is showing that. Okay, see, after Rahul we have added like enter and login screen, this text we have added, and that new line. After this there is a new line. Okay, so this is a very useful command. Okay, git we can use like a diff command also, and we can compare two branches. Okay, and see the difference. Okay, here also it was showing like this was the line we have modified. After that we have added like enter, and then we have added this particular line. Okay, so same like these are the important commands: git log, git diff, git show with the commit id. Okay, commit show. Now let's see like how we can merge our changes from feature branch to our main branch. Okay, so you are aware like we have seen like we have added new change, one new change is there. Okay, with this, and these are the changes. Okay, that it is showing that we have added this line, we have added like a new line at the end of this text. So these are the changes which is present in feature login branch but not in main branch. Okay, so let's see like how we can merge the changes. So first of all, let's move to git. Let's check out main branch. There are two commands are there. We have seen one command git switch, that we can use to move to uh, another branch, or we can use git checkout also. Both are the same. Okay, same behavior. Git checkout. So now you can see like we are on main branch, and the changes we have added in feature branch is no longer present in our test1.txt. Okay, so let's see like how we can merge our feature branch into main branch. Okay, so command for that is git merge, and the name of the branch that we want to merge in the current branch. Current branch is main, and the branch that we want to merge here is feature slash login. I think there is a typo, little typo. So now you can see like the changes has been merged from feature to main, and you can see the change. See the this text that we have added in our feature branch is now present in our main branch also. Okay, and we can see the git log, and in one line if you see, so the new changes has been added into our main branch. So login change that was present in our feature branch, now it has been added into our main branch also. Okay, so this is the change. So currently if you see like these changes we have added in our local repo. Okay, but these changes we haven't pushed into our remote repository. If we come here in our remote repository in our main, still that changes has not been added here. Okay, so how we can do that? So from local we need to push the changes to remote repository. Git push origin, or you can use directly git push also, so that is also will work. So we have successfully pushed the changes on our remote repository. Now let's see whether it is reflecting here or not. So just refresh, and you can see now the changes has been added. Okay, and then let's see the history, and you can see the history also now get reflected here. Okay, login change. Okay, so history is also showing here on our remote repository. So now the changes has been done. Okay, and our work on feature branch has been completed. This is our feature branch. The work has completed now on this particular branch, and this branch is no longer required. Okay, so we can remove the feature branch. Okay, so let's see how we can remove. So locally, let's see branches git branch dash a. So dash a command show all the branches which is present local and plus which is present remote also. Okay, so how we can delete like branch locally and on the remote, let's see in the next demo. To delete the branch locally and remote, we have to run the command git branch dash d and the branch name. So first let's delete the unnecessary branch which we added by mistake. Okay, git branch dash d. Okay, so branch got deleted. Let's again run git branch dash a. You can see like list branch is deleted. Now let's delete this feature branch. So to delete branches which is present locally, we run this command git branch dash d and the branch name. Okay, sometimes what happen like git not allow us to delete it. Okay, so we need to delete it forcefully. So in that case, you can use dash d in capital letter. Okay, or you need to use dash d dash f. Okay, to combine these two, you can use directly dash d, which is forcefully delete the branch. Okay, if git not allowing us to delete it due to some reason, and there is a requirement to delete the branch, and you want to forcefully delete it, use git branch dash d, so it will delete the branch. Again list the branches. Now you can see locally we only have main branch, but on the remote we have like this branch, this particular branch feature login. Okay, so let's see how we can delete the branch which is present on the remote repository, that is on GitHub. Okay, directly also you can do from the UI, but we will see how we can run command locally. Okay, so for that we will need to run git push origin dash d and the name of the branch. Okay, so branch name is nothing but feature slash login and enter. Okay, so it is showing the message deleted. Okay, so branch has been deleted successfully on our GitHub also. Okay, so let's go in GitHub and verify it. Okay, let's refresh once, and you can see here now the feature branch has no longer been present here. Okay, so only main branch is present. Let's run command locally dist dist command, and you can see only main is present locally and on the remote. Okay, and head remote head is pointing to main, so that's fine. Okay, so we have seen in this demo that how to delete branches, okay, locally and on remote repo, that is on GitHub. To do the to delete a branch on GitHub, like by using UI, what you can do, you can delete the branch from UI also by using GitHub UI. Okay, so what you can do, like click on this, view all branches, come here, you will see like all your feature branches really listed. Currently main is there, that is a default, we can't delete it, but if other branches are present here, you will see this trash icon and you have to just click on that. Okay, and that branch will be deleted automatically. This is how you can delete the branch by using GitHub UI. And also if you want to create new branch, you can by using UI you can click on new branch. Okay, and give the name. Okay, source will be this, based on this branch we are creating a new branch. Take example, second feature we are creating feature slash take example logout feature we are working on. So let's consider and create a new branch. See, so now new branch has been created, feature slash logout. Okay, so you can click on that. Okay, or if work has been completed, what you can do, you can delete also by clicking on this icon, delete. Okay, trash icon, just click on that and it will be deleted, this branch will be deleted. Okay, you can rename the branch, that is also possible. You can see the activity or create a new pull request. You will see pull request in a later video, but for now, yes, so these are different options you can do from UI also. This is very straightforward. Now we will see one another important command, git command. Okay, that is git reset. Okay, so consider like you, so let's pull the new branch locally. Okay, if you run git pull, it will pull all the changes from remote to local. So now you can see like the branch that we have created by using GitHub UI, so that is also get pull locally. Okay, and if we run branch dash a, you can see now we have that branch. Okay, and to move to this branch, what we can do, we can again git switch and the branch name. Okay, now we have been successfully switched to feature logout. Okay, this is that branch. Okay, so let's see like how we can use git reset. Okay, so let's add few changes. Okay, okay, let's consider like we have added this change. Okay, let's commit this change. Git add git commit. This is git example, and let's run git log command to see the commit IDs. Okay, so these are the commits that we have done, okay, locally. So we can see like this is the new commit that we have added. Okay, reset example. Okay, exam, and these are the previous commit IDs. Okay, login changes, first commit, initial commit. Okay, so git reset actually allow us to revert the changes locally. Okay, that is added into local repo. Okay, so consider like you want to revert this change. By mistake you have added and you feel like this is not required in your case. So what you can do, you can use command git reset. Okay, and there is a mode, like there are three modes are there. If you are not giving any mode, so by default it is a mixed mode. Mixed mode means like this changes whatever we have added, okay, we have added in local repo, that will be removed from the history, and those changes will be removed from the local repository, but those changes will add back into our working directory as a untracked changes, or which is waiting for like adding again into our commit local repository. There is a one more command is there, soft. Okay, dash dash soft. So soft, like instant of moving the changes into working directory, it move from our working from our local repo to our staging area. Okay, and third option is git reset dash dash hard. So that will remove permanently all the changes. Those changes will not reflect again back into our staging area or working directory. Okay, so use this command very carefully. Okay, so git reset dash dash hard, and after that we need to give the commit ID up to what like we want to reset. Okay, and all the commit IDs which are present, currently only one commit ID is present, consider there are 3 4 commit IDs are present, so all those commits will be vanished from our local repository. Okay, and based on the mode, either it will be permanently removed, or those changes will move back to staging or working directory. So consider we want to permanently remove this change that we have added in this commit. Okay, so just enter it. So you can see here our changes has been removed permanently. Okay, so git head is now pointing to this thing. Okay, so let's see again our log. Okay, you can see this change. Okay, 808 that has been removed permanently, okay, by using this command reset. Okay, now we are pointing to BCC, which was second commit below our this top commit. Okay, now our head is pointing to this. You can see head. Head is nothing but a pointer pointing to the current branch. Okay, so local branch we are pointing to feature slash logout. So head is our pointing to this one. This is just a pointer. Okay, so this is the use of git reset. Okay, there is one more command is there, git revert. Okay, so difference between git reset and git revert is, git reset basically we use for reverting or removing or undo the changes which we have done on local repository, and git revert we use to revert changes which we have done which is present on remote repository. Okay, so take example, let's go back, move let's switch to git, switch to main branch. Okay, so we are currently on main branch, and on the main branch you can see we have added this login changes. Okay, this changes is present. Okay, or let's add new change, revert change example. Okay, we have added this change into main. Okay, so let's do git add git commit example, and then let's git push. So we have now pushed these changes into our remote repo. Remote repository is nothing but our GitHub. Okay, so let's see like those changes has been added here or not. We have added that changes into this file. So you can see here like revert changes is now reflecting here. Okay, if we go back, okay, so these are the files which is present here. The command that we have run locally to see the commit history is like git log, correct? So it is git log dash dash one line. Okay, so this is how we see like 4 commits are there. Okay, in our this main branch. Same thing we can view on our GitHub also. Okay, through UI. So if you are at the root level, okay, and you want to see all the commit history, okay, you can just click on this. Okay, it is showing here commit histories, 4 commits. Okay, you can see like the same 4 commits that we view this through our this command git log. Go back again here and you can see here. Visually you can just click on any one of the commit and you can see what are the changes we have done. Here it is showing like we have added like a new line character at the end, and plus this thing is present here. You can add some messages also. Okay, all these things. Now let's see. Now go back again to our main topic of git revert. How we can revert this change. Okay, now this change has been added into our remote repository. Now we want to revert the change and we feel like it is not appropriate or right. Because of this some issue has been added, okay, in our main branch. Now we want to move it or revert this or undo this change. Okay, so for that we use git revert and the name of the commit that we want to revert. Okay, so this is not like git reset. You have to give the id till what point you want to reset or undo the changes, but here like it is a specific commit like we want to revert. You can give like any particular like commit id, and the changes that is present in that particular commit will be reverted and add as a new commit id. Okay, so we have like original commit will also present and the new commit which will be added as a revert changes. Okay, so let's see. So we are reverting this change that we have added, revert change example, and let's click. Okay, so you can see here like it is asking us for like some message. Okay, revert example, we have added the message, save, and just accept the commit message. Okay, so changes has been added as a new commit id. Okay, so let's see again log, and you can see here like we have reverted these changes. Okay, 500a3, and the new change has been added. Okay, EED with this commit id. Okay, and you can see here like our the change that we have added previously has been reverted. Okay, so now let's push these changes to remote repository. Git push, and the changes has been successfully pushed to remote repository. So let's see here. Okay, let's refresh the history, and you can see the revert example is now reverted. Okay, here we have added example and here we have reverted. If you click on this, you can see the changes has been removed. Okay, you can see here like this has been removed and only this file is present. Okay, side by side we have kept. So this was the previous changes. Okay, and now this is our new changes. So here we have just reverted the revert change example, this particular line, and we are here. So visually also like on the GitHub also you can come here, visually you can see like changes. It is very useful. Okay, locally also you can do it, but if you want to see on GitHub, you can visualize the changes, you can visualize the commits that has been happened. You can check all the commit history in UI also visually. So this is very useful. You can commit, go to any like particular commit id, click on and visualize the changes which has happened. Also we have filters also. If you want to see changes or commits done by a particular user, you can give the name, and only the commits that has been happened due to a particular user, that will be visible here. Okay, and you can give like filter like time range also. Okay, on a particular day or a particular time range, so you can visualize like that. Okay, so this is very useful. Okay, hope guys you are understanding, getting like information how we can use GitHub and Git locally and on remote machine. Okay, so a lot of operations which you can do. Now let's understand one important command, git stash. Okay, so this is a very useful command. Okay, so what we can do, git stash we use like basically like when we don't want to commit the changes. Consider like you are on a particular branch, you are on main branch, you have modified certain things here. Okay, stash changes. Okay, you have modified these changes, but you don't want to commit these changes into main branch because there may be chances like due to this new changes bug will be introduced. Okay, and you don't have time to testing and fix the bug right now because suddenly a new requirement has come and you have to give more focus towards the new requirement, and this particular changes that you have been working on can be done later on. Okay, so for that purpose you want to just save these changes locally instead of committing the changes into local repository. So what you can do, you can use the command git stash. Okay, so you can see here like your changes whatever you have added got like stash. Okay, stash means it git automatically create a local copy or save it locally instead of adding into commit. So again if you see git log, you see here like we have not committed the changes. Okay, the history it is showing is the old one revert like which we have seen previously. Okay, so changes that we did like after revert example is not committed. Okay, so we have saved that like by using like git stash command. Okay, and in tomorrow like if you have done the like other priority work completed and now you again want to start back from what where you have left. Okay, previously, so what you can do, you can get back your changes from stash by using git stash pop. See here, now changes is now again reflecting back. Okay, so git stash is used for this purpose. You can stash the changes locally, okay, without committing, and then you can move to some other priority work, complete that work, do changes and come back again and use git stash pop command. Okay, so to see the changes which is present in git stash, you can use git stash list. This command will show all the stashes which is present here. You can stash multiple times. Okay, and the list will show all the stash that is present. Okay, to get like a particular git stash pop, and you can give the stash at the rate and the id. Okay, it will show like 0 1 2 3 4, so you can pick up a particular stash from like from the bag or bucket by using this command. Okay, and if you don't want to get back the changes from the stash and you want to clear the history or clear the stash completely, then you can use git stash drop or git stash clean. Okay, so clean command will clean the complete bucket. Okay, git stash bucket. Okay, git drop, you can drop a particular stash id or stash from the git stash bucket. Okay, so these are the commands or operations related to git stash. It is very important command, and I believe like in your day-to-day development activities it will be helpful to use this command whenever required instead of copy paste file or like copy the file and putting into a backup folder. Instead of doing that, you can use the feature provided by git itself. Okay, by using git stash. Now guys, we will see the important topic which is pull request. Okay, so pull request concept first we understand. So what is the pull request? So basically you are working, take example, you are working on feature branch. Okay, and you make some few changes there. Now you want to merge that changes into main branch. Okay, main is our like branch which from where like we create build and push on our staging environment or QA environment or production environment. Okay, so to merge your feature branch changes into main branch, you have multiple options. First option is you can run like git merge option that will merge. but that is not a good idea, and most of the times you can't directly merge into main branch, okay, because main is basically locked down. Okay, that means only few people have rights to merge, add changes into main directly. Okay, from feature branch you can't directly merge. Okay, you will get the error message like you don't have authorization to do this operation. Okay, so there is the another way to merge your changes into main branch, and that option is pull request. Okay, so let's see one example. Okay, take example, you are on main branch. Okay, so let's create one new branch, git branch feature slash pr pull request p, or give name some other name like login. Okay, so let's consider like we are working on login feature. Git checkout. Okay, so now we are on feature slash login branch. Okay, so let's add few changes here. Login feature, save, and let's commit these changes whatever we have done, small change. Git add dot git commit, we are committing locally in local repo. Login feature, enter. So now we have successfully uh, commit the changes into local repo. Now let's push these changes into remote repository, that is in our GitHub. Git. Okay, so let's push like this. Okay, because this is new branch that we have created locally and which is not present on remote repository. So if you create a new branch which is not present on a remote repository and first time you are pushing, at that time you need to set the origin. You have to give like dash dash set upstream origin and feature login, so that the changes and the new branch will be created automatically. Okay, so this branch has been created. So let's go back in our GitHub in this particular repo. Now we can see a new branch is present, feature login, that we have created, and then changes has been pushed here. Okay, now consider like on main, like you don't have authorization to merge the changes, you can't run like git merge command. Okay, in that case you can create pull request. Okay, so directly you can see the compare and pull request option has been reflecting here. Okay, or you can click on pull request, new pull request. From here also you can create, you directly also compare and pull request. This is automatically reflecting here, like GitHub is intelligent, and it is considering like if we want to merge this branch. Okay, this branch into our main. Okay, so let's click this option, or you can click on new pull request also. Just give the some meaningful title, login feature changes, something like useful, meaningful. You can add some description here. Okay, and after that you can see here from which branch to which branch we are merging. Okay, pull request has been created, from which branch to which branch we are merging changes from feature login to main. Okay, so this is the operation that we are doing. Okay, after that we can create the pull request. Okay, so main reason behind the pull request is like our like main branch is locked down and there are some policies has been added. Policy means like only few people can accept or review your pull request. They will see the changes that you have done and they will approve it. Okay, only few people have the rights to approve it, and only they, after their approval only your changes will be merged into main branch. Okay, so consider like we can add the reviewer here. Okay, we can currently like there is no user present apart from me, so I can't like choose anyone. But if there are multiple members are present, okay, you can add like up to 15 reviewers. Okay, all those whoever you have added as a reviewer, they will review it and they will approve it. Okay, or they will give you some review comments. Okay, they will say like, okay, you whatever changes you have done, assign this to yourself or some other person. Okay, all these things options are present, but main is like reviewer. Okay, if there are multiple like people are there, seniors are there, lead or architects. Okay, you can add those people here. You can add your peers also. They can also have like one look and see like whether changes that you have added are correct or not, or as per company standard or policies, those changes are present or not. Okay, and then create pull request. Okay, so here like you can see the descriptions, everything. You can see the commits, how many commits are present. Okay, and you can see the changes also, file changes. Okay, and on side by side you can see like these are the three changes it is showing: new line and the new line character, and after that 4 and 5 line number has been added. Okay, you can review here. If any like comments are there, you can click on this and add the comment, like any comments you want to add. Okay, and start review. Okay, and this comment review comments will be visible to the author. Okay, author of this pull request, then he has to fix those changes and again raise the pull request. Okay, and the reviewer who has added like comment, he will see like whether whatever review comment he has given, whether those has been fulfilled or not. Okay, if everything is okay, then he will approve the pull request. Okay, and this is how you can check. Okay, and the commits you can see, and conversation if it's, and here like you can see all the histories, whatever is going on, someone has given the review comment has been fixed and all those things. And after that you can merge the pull request. Okay, confirm merge. So once like merge request has been completed, then your changes from feature branch will be reflected into your main branch. Okay, so you can see here it is showing like merge commit into main. Okay, now, okay, so you can see like pull request successfully merged and closed. Okay, and after that like from here like you can delete your feature branch, because your feature branch changes has been directly merged into pull request our this into main you via pull request. So if you feel like your feature branch is no longer required, you can delete from here. So feature slash login branch is now deleted. Okay, and then you can go back again into your root and inside main, and you can see the changes has been merged here. Okay, see here like login feature, all those things. And if you see the history, in history also it will show here like login feature is added. Okay, so this is how you can use pull request, and this is one of the important and best practices which is like which is used in all the enterprises. Okay, so pull request is one of the important feature, and you will see it like everywhere, where whichever company you are working. Okay, until and unless you are working alone and you have only your own single repo, you are working on that and there is no other peers are there, in that case like there is no requirement of pull request, because you are only the author and you there is no one in your team, and in that case it is a redundant. Okay, but if multiple peoples are there, so it is a best practice to send the pull request to someone. He will review your changes and he will complete the pull request, so that your changes will be merged into at the second branch where you want to merge, either it will be main, master, or any other branch. Okay, so this is how like guys like we can use GitHub in our day-to-day activities or operations, or whatever like commands we have seen. Those are the only commands I believe like 80 or 90% of times you will use and do the operation. Okay, git operation or your development. Okay, so this is one of the important tool for our for developers to do their day-to-day activities. Okay, so hopefully like guys like this was a useful demo for you and you have learned something from this. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on bell icon. Thank you, bye.